This video will explain our 5-week dance program for 5th grade students in the BC curriculum. We find that dance is underappreciated in the curriculum, and research suggests that dance is an effective method not only in physical education but for other classes as well. This dance curriculum will look into 5 major activities throughout the 5 weeks. The activity will start when the teacher shouts out a word or a phrase. Then the students will form a pair based on some similarity like family, likes, dislikes, or anything discussed in the icebreaker, and together they will act or dance out the word. This is a speed exercise where you will be meeting many of your classmates to find out similarities with each other. This will not be a simple dance game, but will allow exploration of each other. Through this process of finding a partner, one will be able to know and remember about each other and make meaningful movements together. So, who wants to be my volunteer? You can come out. So I'll explain what this activity is going to look like. So when I say octopus, we're going to talk and be like, do you have a mom? I have a mom too. Okay, we can be partners. Yeah, okay. And then we're going to be an octopus. Should I be at the front? Wait. Oh my god. Okay, so then, this is a type of an octopus, right? Okay, so then okay, you can stand up now. And then after this, I'll give you another word, and then you'll find another partner and do the same thing. Okay? So I want you to find similarity. You can go back now. Thank you. So you can find similarities between each other and then form these phrases. They won't be words, by the way, okay? So the first one, get ready. Trees rustling in the wind. You have to find your pairs. You have to find your pairs. You don't have a pair. Talk with someone and find a pair. Yeah, that's good. Okay, second one. Find a different pair. Find a different partner, okay? An eagle eating a rabbit, like catching a rabbit. An eagle catching a rabbit. Someone has to be an eagle. Someone has to be a rabbit. 闪点，你当 eagle. Flap your wings, you're an eagle. Express yourselves.
没事，就是要 zoom 到一个人身上。
She's a good rabbit. Look at that. And then the last one. Last one. Find another partner. A dolphin jumping through a hoop. A dolphin jumping through a hoop. No, nothing is impossible. With your imagination, you can do anything. The second zoom-in will be a subject-concept integration. Many of our articles suggest that integrating subjects with dance helps retain and understand further of the material. In week 2, we will be exploring a science concept. It must be noted that there is no strict way to complete the exercise. In this week, we will be exploring the concept of atoms in our dance class. Students will learn the theories in their science class beforehand, and in their PE class, they will apply some of the concepts that they have learned. The teachers will collaborate together to come up with questions and activities to enhance the students' learning. As you can see in the video, students will be grouped into either protons, neutrons, or electrons. Each part of the atom will behave accordingly to what they have learned in their science class. The electrons will circle the nucleus consisting of the protons and neutrons, and when the electrons meet with each other, they will form bonds. In their science class, they will not be told fully about this process, but in their PE class, they will be given time and resources to explore this concept further. By being parts of an atom, the students can express themselves differently. And with the help of the PE teacher, The students will be guided in the correct direction regarding theory. Hi. So today we're going to integrate some of our science concepts in our dance class today. I believe that you've all learned about what protons, neutrons, and electrons are in an atom. I've given you each cards which represent one part of an atom, and today we will recreate the process of two atoms in a system. So, if you holding a P and an N, form a group together, a P and an N, okay, and all the electrons on one side. Okay, now, two electrons will run around the proton and neutron, which is called the nucleus, and just start running around the P and N's. Two on each side. Two on each side. And you have to run in the same direction. In the same direction. In the same direction. Yes. Okay. Run. Okay. Now, when two electrons are close to each other, like right now, then you can form a bond together. One of the key aspects of this curriculum is stretching. Stretching is an exercise that will happen daily, both at the start and the end of each session. This will prepare students to be ready for physical movement. One of the articles suggests that students at this age are good at listening to directions, and by following the teacher in various poses, they will increase their ability to express their body. By stretching at this age, it promotes growth and helps maintain the body to be fit. The handouts will have a further explanation and have additional information regarding stretching.
Riding the wheel. All right, lay down and rest. Arms back in layout position. Let's go, hamsters. Ready, up and eat. Down and rest. Up.
Learning a form of dance is imperative in a dance curriculum. Although it is important to integrate dance forms, it is just as important to learn about different dance forms. We will cover many types of dance, such as Zumba, line dancing, and folk dancing. In this video, we will focus on Zumba, which is covered in week 3. Other forms of dance, which are covered in week 2, will follow the same format as Zumba. This process of learning various dance forms will allow students to experience styles and types, which they can integrate into their final project. The process to learn Zumba will be simple: imitation and practice with guidance. With the collaboration of peers and the teacher, the students will feel comfortable and improve on their dance skills. One of the articles suggested that during the age of 11, they are developing their dancing techniques and skills. As a result, it is a good time to introduce new dance forms. When they successfully accomplish a set of choreography, they will gain confidence and become comfortable with dancing. The focus of this curriculum is the final group project. The project will be a collaborative piece between the students where they will choose their own song and a dance type to present in front of the class. We have allocated a large portion of the 5-week session to allow lots of practice as well as discussion. Unlike other forms of learning, dance requires a higher level of collaboration and unity to pull off coordination. This process will hopefully allow students to be more sociable and confident, not only to themselves, but in front of others. It will also create bonds with each other in their group. An elaboration from an article proposed that peer feedback is a great way to improve their dance and create bonds. This process is when students will give feedback on what aspects are good or bad of the dance. Another aspect that is similar to peer feedback is peer evaluation. Peer evaluation is going one step further and grading each other on a critical level. To prevent this from being arbitrary, we have supplied the students with a rubric which they can follow and grade accordingly. Studies show that when peers evaluate each other instead of an authority figure like a teacher, it allows for more positive and constructive response. Also, being able to identify pros and cons of something is a skill which can be learned through this process. Dance curriculum is not something that is pursued in higher levels of education often. This is because of how little focus is given to the arts in general. Society deems that arts are undervalued because of its lack of practicality. However, this curriculum should show that it can not only integrate difficult concepts from other subjects to help understanding, as well as learn qualities such as leadership, perseverance, and sociability.